Get this one here. Move this one over. Here we go. Holy shit, that was so much easier. Hey everyone, Tim here. I know it's been a while since we've uploaded anything new, and we will get to that in a later update video. But there are more videos coming. But for now, what I wanted to do was talk about the most recent Resident Evil 8 demo. Now, for those of you who haven't heard, Resident Evil 8 Gold Edition is going to be dropping this Friday, which is really just Resident Evil 8 with the new DLC, which is the Winter's Expansion. Now, the Winter's Expansion is basically 3 pieces of DLC in one full expansion pack. Coming this Friday, we're going to be getting a third-person mode, new characters being added to mercenaries mode, including Lady Dimitrescu, which is probably going to make more than a few horny fanboys happy. We're also getting new story DLC in the new Shadows of Rose campaign, but I don't really want to go into that too much here, just in the interest of spoilers. But to help prepare us for the new expansion, Capcom released a new third-person demo this past Thursday. But I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts and impressions on it. We haven't made any new videos in a while, so hey, I figured this is a pretty good start. Resident Evil is one of my favorite franchises of all time. We never get to talk about it on the channel, which is, I guess, my own doing. But we're changing that today. Alright, let's go. So the demo is really just one small section of the castle. It's a 60-minute timer, and it's really just there to show off the third-person mode and not really anything else. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, involved longer than that. I don't know why I was expecting that, but I beat the entire demo in 15 minutes. And then I went back again in hardcore mode and played it with the shotgun, and I beat it in 12 minutes. It's pretty short. If you played Resident Evil Village before, and especially if you played it multiple times, and most definitely if you played it through a mercenaries mode more than a few times, you're gonna beat it fast. It's really there just to show off a single mode. We don't get any extra mercenaries, we don't get the Rose DLC, which I'm okay with, honestly. Save that for the main course, just give me a little appetizer. That's what this was. There's also other little fun things you can try with the third person mode. I kept trying to have a look at Ethan's actual face, but Capcom just wasn't having it. It does give you the option at the beginning to choose the regular first person mode, but I think anybody returning to this game is probably going to be choosing that new third person one. But as far as my feelings on third person mode go, I actually really dig it. It's a little weird that 7 doesn't get it and we just kind of jump right to 8. I think because of that, this isn't really going to lure anybody who stopped playing Resident Evil because they switched to first person. But it's an absolute treat for people who have played through the games and just want a different way to play through Village. We had a long wait in order to get some DLC news, and as far as I'm concerned, this is probably the best we could have asked for. Now, mind you, some things are a little bit jarring with it. The most noticeable thing I saw was that when there are cutscenes, you kind of switch back to first person. I can definitely see that being something that's a little bit jarring in a full playthrough. It wasn't that bad, I don't know, it was noticeable. Now, personally, what I'm excited for most is the new mercenaries mode content. Of course, having third person with that is going to be incredible, but adding new characters is something that mode needed in the vanilla version of Village. Seriously, one of my favorite parts of mercenaries mode in previous Resident Evil games has been having different characters you can choose from, each with a different loadout. There was reasons to pick different characters, and it made the game feel a little more, it added a little bit more depth to the game, and I appreciated that. So us getting new characters for mercenaries mode, i.e. different ways to play through the game, that's something that's going to add a lot of extra shelf life to Village. Another thing I'm looking forward to is seeing just how some of the puzzles feel in third-person mode. Now, they only give you a little taste in the demo, this little lantern puzzle here. But I remember having to do this in the first few playthroughs, and it was just awkward. But doing the same puzzle in third-person mode, it just kind of clicks. Look how quickly I got through this. This used to require multiple attempts and some choice profanity to get through. And now, first try. Beautiful. I love it. Sure, the demo only gives us the smallest of a taste, but it was more than enough for me. I'm definitely picking this up when it comes out on Friday. And honestly, one of my favorite things about this entire release is the fact it's an expansion pack. Not like piecemeal DLC, although I'm sure Capcom's probably going to sell a piecemeal too. But the fact that you just get everything in one shot. It's not like, oh, we released the story mode here. Oh, we're going to release mercenaries mode a month later. And then they didn't say, oh, you like mercenaries mode? Stay tuned in 2 months for third person mode. They gave us everything at once instead, and I'm grateful for that. Those are the best kind of releases for me. And I can't wait for the Shadows of Rose campaign. I'm kind of hoping they'll set up another Resident Evil game with this, but if they just use it to close out parts 7 and 8, I'm okay with that too. But who knows? It's Resident Evil 8, and we're only talking mainline titles, so I'm sure the story is never going to be truly over. Not why Capcom can still make money off it. And when we're talking about one of my favorite franchises, hell, I'm okay with it. Hey everyone, thanks for watching and for sticking it out until the end. Me and Kevin are working on more videos, so there will be more videos coming out to the channel in the near future. We are going to have more lists. We are going to try some other little things in the near future. Probably lists, probably for the next like 3 or 4 videos, I won't lie to you. But after that, who knows? But if you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. I never want to say all those 3 words on YouTube at once. I'm always kind of scared I'm going to activate some sort of Manchurian candidate. But yeah, feel free to follow us if you want more content. We do have more coming. And let us know in the comments how you feel about both Resident Evil and the new expansion. Thanks again for watching. There's more on the way, and until next time, stay tuned.